everyone! Today I am going to be filming a video on just some basic softball skills. So if you're new to the sport or if you just want to review the basics, let's go! So first I want to start with fielding and throwing and catching, because those, anyone could argue, are the most important steps and skills of the sport. If you can't throw and if you can't catch, you're not much help to the team. So, throwing. First, you want to get a good grip on the ball. So, you want to get a C-like grip. So, you want to have your top 4 fingers on the C and then your bottom finger on the bottom. Okay? So, that's how you want to throw. And then, so another important part of this game is your legs. If you don't use your legs, you're not going to generate nearly as much power as you can if you use your entire body. So, the first important part is warming up. So, everyone likes to start with wrist flicks. So, you want to have your grip on the ball, you put your glove under your elbow, and you just release the ball. You want to just move your wrist back and forth like this. Alright? And now, after you've done that with your partner a few times, you're going to want to start with the full body throws. So, this is just generating our wings, our twisting ability and the motion you would if you were to fully throw a ball. So you start about, I'd say your feet are like 2 feet apart from each other, like shoulder length is a good length. So you get the grip on the ball, like we just said. You come together, you turn, you point at your target, and then you release. Like you're going to, throw the ball to your partner. So this is to just help you do the, figure out the arm motion of the ball. So, So after you've done a few throws with your partner like this, you're going to start adding your legs in. So, when you start, you face your partner. Actually, no, lie. You face sideways. You face the direction that you face sideways. And then you will point your glove, So, you take your glove and the first step is forward. So you want to point your foot in the direction you're throwing. And then this is where you break. So your first steps is if you're looking towards where you're throwing, is break, step towards. All right. So, like I was saying, the footwork is the most important part. So, you take a step. Here, I'll try to fix this way. You break, you take a step. Make sure your front foot is pointed where you're throwing. And then you're going to wind up, bring this foot here, and then cross your body with the ball. So, again, if you start here, foot pointed out, break, step up, twist, and follow through. And you want to let go around here. You want to let go by your ear. Like here. This is where I would release the ball if I was throwing to someone. Alright. And so that's pretty much the basics of it. You just got to make sure your grip is right. And then soon enough, you'll just be going like this. In a matter of time. Alrighty. Okay, the next part of this video that we want to focus on is catching. So, you all have your mitts, whether you're righty or lefty. When someone throws you the ball, if it's here and up, you want to make sure your arm is up, and you don't want to be like this or like this, because then if someone throws you the ball and you're like this, one, you can't even catch it up here. Two, it could roll up and hit you in the face, and we don't want that. So you keep your glove slightly at an angle. It can be straight up, just because you're going to want a lot of range of motion to catch the ball, right? So you would take, when you're ready to catch the ball, you want your feet planted and stable so you're not falling or tripping or going anywhere. And then when they throw you the ball, you want to just be ready to catch it. So if it hits your mitt, and then you want to squeeze. So and if you have a new glove, it takes some work to be able to like get your glove very easily. Like mine's 2 years old, and it still isn't very it folds, but it's not as loose as it could be. So that's where you catch. All right, so now when you catch a ball, you have to be able to move to wherever it's thrown. So if it's thrown way up here, sometimes you even gotta jump. And if it's way down here, you have to get low. You have to be able to move to wherever it's thrown. So if it's thrown way up here, sometimes you even gotta jump. And if it's way down here, you have to get low. Alrighty. And then, so I planted my feet, and I have all the range of motion I'm able to get. And when we're playing catch with our partner, you want to do that. And even if it's high or low or up out of your reach, you just gotta move and go where you can. All right, that's it for catching. Okay, so the next part we're gonna focus on is fielding. So if you're in the field and a ground ball gets hit to you, you have to know how to bend your knees and get low to be able to get the ball off the ground. So you want a nice wide position, and a lot of coaches refer to this stance as softball ready. So you want your knees bent, and you want your feet are about a little more than shoulder length apart. So you bend down, and then you're ready. You're ready to move here or to jump back. You're ready to move to wherever the ball is hit. So the most important thing when fielding a ground ball is you keep your glove on the ground. Because if I'm here and just waiting for the ball to roll into my glove, it can go right through the glove, and then you just let someone have a base hit or even a double. So you want to make sure your glove is on the ground at all times. All right. Okay, so there are 3 types of ways you're gonna field the ball. You're either gonna get it right in front of you, and you're gonna go down. You gotta be able to shuffle and get down wherever you need it. So this is right down the middle. And then sometimes if it's a wild ball, you're gonna need a backhand. So for backhand, you're gonna twist your body. This knee is gonna go down to the ground, or whatever your glove side knee is. And you're gonna put your arm here and scoop up. You're gonna catch the ball and scoop up. So that's how you feel the backhand. And then a forehand is this knee is on the ground this time, and you're down here as wide as you can be, and you raise your arm up. All right, so it's here, here, and here. All right, now we just practice. Have someone, your partner or your coach, roll you some balls, and ask for them right down the middle, backhand and forehand. All right. All right, so that's how you field one right down the middle. You get down, glove on the ground, and then you scoop up after you have it. All right, and now for backhand. My knees are bent, and I'm in an athletic position ready to go. And then you have your glove down, and you scoop up. All right? And then for forehand, you go catch the ball, knees are bent, catch the ball, scoop it up, and then you get ready to throw the ball. All right? All right, that is one more. We're gonna do one more thing, transition. So someone throws you the ball and you catch it, and then in some game time scenarios, you need to be quick. If someone's stealing or someone's going to another base, you catch the ball and then set your feet. You get ready into a stance that you can quickly throw from. All right, so you throw the ball, so you catch it, and then you bring your hand to your glove and then get ready to throw. All right, one more time. And then you're ready to throw to whatever base you're throwing it. All right, that is it for fielding. Hope this made it easier. All right, so for our next section, we're going to work on batting. So if you want, when you're batting, all your power comes from your legs. If you just have an upper hand swing, if you get strong, it'll do pretty good. But with your legs, you will not believe the amount of power you can get from just driving your knee and going. So for the first part is the grip. So we want our knuckles to be aligned like this. And we want our bottom hand touching the knob and align, and our knuckles. And then it looks like this. So knuckles together. And then your inside hand should look like this. All right? And then, so that's the grip. And now we're stance. This is the important part. You don't want it too wide, but you don't want it too short either. You want it just about shoulder length. And then when you're getting into your stance, you want to bend your knees so you're in athletic stance ready to hit the ball. And so you notice how my elbows are, this is a right angle, and then this one's kind of just hanging down at the side. So when I'm resting my bat, it looks like this. And then when I'm ready to swing, I bring my arm up, so it's now just barely across my body, but still at a slight bend. And this elbow it's not all the way up like a baseball swing, but it's like kind of in the middle. So you bring up your bat, and then you make sure your grip is good, and then that is the correct stance for swinging a bat. All right, now footwork. So your back leg is the most important part of this whole swing. A lot of coaches use the term squish the bug. So when you are batting, you're getting in your stance, and then you take a small step with this foot, and then you drive this leg into the ground. So you squish the bug. Like you can hear the squeak. I squish the bug. This leg needs to stay straight, or you're gonna lose all your power from going too deep. So you want a straight leg and a bent knee. You want it as close to the ground as you can, because that means you're generating as much power as you can from your legs. So when you get into your correct stance, make sure your grip, knuckles to knuckles, knees are bent, arms up, and then when you want to load. When the pitcher is just releasing the ball, you want to load. So your back leg is bent and this front leg is straight. So when you're ready, you take a step and you explode off the ground. So to show you what that looks like, I'm not going to do a full swing, but knees at the ready, knees bent, feet straight, knees bent, knuckles together, arms up, this elbow not all the way up but not all the way down, somewhere in the middle. Load, drop, plant, drive, contact. All right. So again, feet even, knees bent, grip, knuckles to knuckles, arms up, load, bend, and swing. All right. We'll do it a few more times, and then you practice as much as you can to get your awesome stance. Step, drive, follow through. All right, one more time. These are the most important parts of your swing, your hips and your legs. You really need to step and twist those hips as soon as you know you're gonna swing, because that is where all your power is going to come from when you swing. Twist and then follow through. All right. And I think those are the basics. I hope you learned something or reviewed something you need a refresher on. And I hope you enjoy playing softball and play for a long time. Thank you. Bye.